welcome back to another episode of Unsolved Mysteries. Have a few stories to cover this time. Trouble in Tucson. Charles Morgan was a Tucson, Arizona escrow agent who once worked with the mafia transferring cash into gold bullion. Morgan testified in a secret state investigation into Banco International de Arizona and disappeared right afterward in 1977. His body was found on a dirt road with a bullet to the back of his head. He was shot with his own gun, which had no fingerprints. In his car nearby, police found ammunition, several sets of handcuffs, and one of his teeth in tissue paper. A $2 bill, a map, and directions to the murder site were pinned to his underwear. 7 Spanish names were written on the $2 bill, plus a Bible citation. Authorities ruled the death as suicide. MI6 spy in a bag ministry. Britain's spy in a bag mystery has captivated the nation since Gareth Williams was found in his London apartment in 2010. Police discovered Williams' naked, decomposing body in a sports bag placed in the bathtub. The hotel was padlocked, but the key was inside. Had Williams somehow locked himself in? Williams dabbled in bondage, but even Houdini would struggle to get into, let alone out of, a locked sports bag. Police found no signs of forced entry to the apartment, yet they removed and replaced his front door. Williams' phone was returned to its factory settings in the hours surrounding his death. Although the intelligence analyst hadn't shown up for work for 5 days, MI6 didn't report him missing for a week. The police said it was probably an accident. The coroner said it was likely criminal. Missouri's cryptic murder. Ricky McCormick's murder in St. Louis, Missouri remains one of the FBI's top unsolved cases. McCormick's body was dumped in a field in 1999 with 2 encrypted notes found in his pants pockets. Despite help from the American Cryptogram Association, the FBI has not been able to decipher the codes. "We are really good at what we do," says Dan Olson of the FBI, "but we could use some help with this one." The code might reveal McCormick's whereabouts before his death and lead to the killer. Olson's plea also outlined how the FBI's cryptanalysts solve codes and ciphers in 4 stages. Oslo Plaza woman. A woman in her mid-20s registered at the Oslo Plaza Hotel on May 31st, 1995, as Jennifer Fairgate. She did not provide a credit card, so a security guard knocked on her door days later to get one. He heard a loud noise and left to get the head of security. Within 15 minutes of her dead body was discovered with a bullet to the forehead. There was no blood on her hands, however. Her name was an alias. She had no ID and her clothing tags were missing. There was no hairbrush, toothbrush, or toiletries to gather DNA evidence, and the registration number was removed from the gun with acid. Oslo police said that they were 99.9% certain of the death was a suicide and closed the case in 1996. Ola Kaldager, a Norwegian intelligence officer, believes Oslo Plaza woman was likely a secret agent who was tracked down and executed. The Ghost Ship. The Mary Celeste is a nautical mystery that has haunted the generations. The American merchant ship was found adrift east of Portugal's Azores in 1872 with the belongings of the 8 crewmen still in their quarters. The crew was missing, however, along with the lifeboat. There was water in the bottom of the ship, but it didn't appear to be overly threatening. Theories have ranged from mutiny to pirates, but the cargo of 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol was largely intact, along with a 6-month supply of food and water. An experienced captain, Benjamin S. Briggs, his wife, daughter, and a crew of 8 were never heard from again. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the Sherlock Holmes creator, revived interest in the ghost ship with his short story, and both a documentary and a film later examined the evidence, but no one has ever unraveled the mystery of the Mary Celeste. So as of today, none of these mysteries have ever been solved, which still puzzles people today. But if you do find these interesting, I can continue to do this as well.